You're staring at a stack of pallets and a tight deadline. Your client wants the delivery by Friday, your margins are razor thin, and your freight broker just asked one simple question: FTL or LTL? And suddenly, it doesn't feel so simple. Welcome back to Daily Logistics, where we cut through the freight fog and help you move smarter. Today, we're diving deep into a question every shipper faces. What's the real difference between full truckload and less-than-truckload shipping? And more importantly, which one's right for you? Whether you're running a small business out of a warehouse or managing nationwide freight lanes, this episode is packed with answers, from cost breakdowns to speed comparisons to real-life scenarios. So buckle up, because the wrong choice could cost you more than you think, and the right one, it might just make your supply chain sing. Let's start with full truckload, or FTL. Think of it like renting an entire tour bus for your cargo. You get the whole trailer, all to yourself. No sharing, no pit stops, no delays. With FTL, your freight is the only thing on that truck. It gets picked up at your dock, sealed, and driven straight to its destination without any other stops. If you've got 10,000 pounds or more, that's usually around 6 or more pallets, you're in FTL territory. It's faster, it's safer, and it's predictable. Your freight isn't getting tossed around at terminals or unloaded and reloaded. It's a direct, non-stop ride from point A to point B. Use this when your shipment is big, time-sensitive, or delicate, like furniture, electronics, or a high-value delivery that has to show up on time and intact. Now, less-than-truckload, or LTL, is the carpool lane of shipping. You're sharing the truck with other businesses who also don't need a full trailer. Your 1 or 2 pallets of goods ride alongside a few others, each heading to different destinations. It's slower than FTL, sure. Your freight will be moved, unloaded, reloaded, maybe even visit a few terminals along the way. But here's the win. You only pay for the space you use. If you're sending small to medium loads and you're not in a rush, LTL is your budget-friendly best friend. It's ideal for e-commerce sellers, growing brands, or companies with frequent but lightweight shipments. It's not as fast, it's not as direct, but it's efficient, reliable, and cheap when used the right way. So how do the costs stack up? FTL charges you for the entire truck, whether it's full or half empty. It's a flat rate, usually based on distance. If you can fill the truck, it's great value. If not, it's a luxury ride for a small load. LTL, on the other hand, works more like shipping a suitcase. You're billed based on weight, size, freight class, and distance, and your freight shares space with others. That means lower cost per shipment, especially for businesses that ship under 6 pallets at a time. Bottom line, big and urgent? Go FTL. Small and budget-focused? LTL wins every time. FTL is your express highway. The truck picks up and drives straight to delivery. No stops, no detours, no transfers. LTL, it's more like public transit. Your freight hops between terminals, stops at depots, gets sorted and reloaded. It takes longer. Delivery windows are broader, and it's harder to guarantee precise drop-off times. If your shipment must arrive on a deadline, FTL is your safest bet. If you've got time to spare, LTL will save you money. If your freight is fragile, high value, or temperature sensitive, you'll want the fewer touch points and tighter security of FTL. Think glassware, electronics, or perishables. If your cargo is durable, well-packaged, and not urgent, like canned goods, apparel, or auto parts, LTL will move it affordably and reliably. Just remember, FTL equals load once, unload once. LTL equals multiple touch points, more risk, but better price. FTL gives you control. You choose when the truck shows up. You set the appointment. It's your ride, your timeline. LTL runs on the carrier's schedule. You get pickup windows, estimated delivery dates, less precision, more flexibility. FTL is on-demand precision. LTL is on-network efficiency. LTL carriers reach more businesses, more often. They offer services like liftgate delivery, inside drop-offs, and residential shipping. If you're a small business without a loading dock, LTL's got your back. FTL works best between major docks, warehouses, and distribution centers. It's less flexible for residential or urban locations unless you arrange special handling. So if you're running tight operations from a small facility, LTL is your plug-and-play solution. If you're scaling and shipping at volume, FTL gives you the power and control you need. Here's your quick snapshot. FTL pros: fast, direct, secure. Less handling, predictable delivery. FTL cons: higher total cost. Not cost-effective for small loads. Less flexible if plans change. LTL pros: budget-friendly, frequent service, scales with your needs. LTL cons: slower transit, more handling, delivery windows vary. Ask yourself these 5 questions. Is it over 6 pallets or 10,000 pounds? Go FTL. Is timing critical? Go FTL. Is your budget tight? Go LTL. Is the cargo fragile? FTL is safer. Do you ship small loads often? LTL is perfect. Smart logistics isn't about picking one or the other. It's about knowing when to use which and why. And that's a wrap on today's Freight Face-Off. If you've ever stood between an FTL quote and an LTL rate and thought, "I'm not sure which way to go," now you know. Thanks for riding with Daily Logistics, where smart shipping meets straight talk. If this helped you understand the freight world a little better, tap that like button and subscribe for more weekly insights on trucking, supply chains, and the business behind every box. Drop a comment below with your own FTL versus LTL experience, or any questions you want answered in future episodes. Until next time, keep it moving, keep it smart, and keep it daily.